Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If you want to know how a Lingoda session looks like and how to prepare yourself properly, you've found the right video. Los geht's! My name is Dustin. I'm an IT project manager from Germany. On this channel we create content that helps us to be more productive, to learn new things, especially languages, and to live a happier and more fulfilling life. Today we'll have a look at the Lingoda platform and how everything works. For that I will take you with me through the preparation, the review after the lesson, and also a lesson itself. Alright, let's dive into today's... wait. First, a nice sip of coffee. Okay, let's dive into today's topic. So now let's review Lingoda a bit. So when you're logged in, it looks like this, and you can see your next class. We will have a look on that shortly after. And you can also see what else is upcoming, the other classes. You can see exercises to do. And you can also review your past classes and also the teacher feedback. So when I click here on my classes, you can see all the classes that I've done here, and you can see everything that's coming up here. Before we get into that, this is the overview page of your course. So this is A1.2, but I started with A1.1 and did all the lessons. And that is how it looks like. So if you open it, this is just the orientation session. Here you see how you can survive in a Spanish classroom, as it says. You start with hello, definitive article, and so on. So you have always 4 lessons per chapter. Then you proceed with I can introduce myself in Spanish. I can give personal details in Spanish. I can order coffee in Spanish, and so on. I can talk about my job. I can tell time in Spanish, blah, blah, blah. And you go on like this, and at the end you have a level check. It's just a review of everything you have learned. Yeah, and now I'm at A1.2, and this is how I'm proceeding. And now there are also those chapter exercises which weren't there for A1.1, and also flashcards. We will have a look on that later. If you want to book classes, you go here, and then it normally already is choosing the next lesson you want to do or you have to do in order to proceed. And then you can put in the date for which you want to plan the next lesson. So for example the 24th, and here's only one left because it's very short term. If we choose now the 31st, there should be more available. Yeah, as you can see here, almost all the time slots are available. You can just choose from, and then a teacher will be assigned to you. And at some point, Lingoda is closing down the available spots, and then it gets harder to find a time slot that's suitable for you. So I would advise that you plan up front in order to be able to do the sprint successfully. Okay, and this is how you book class. And then you just click on book and you'll get it. Okay, now let's prepare together for the next session that I have in 20 minutes. So, where is the cinema? Okay, you will learn to describe the cultural offers in a city. I can describe the cultural offers of a city, and I can locate places in a city. Here you can already open the lesson material. So this is a PDF that you can also download that contains all the content of this lesson. And this is what we are going to do. So I can recommend that you walk through that by yourself just before the lesson. You don't have to do all the exercises, of course, but that you just walk through and get an overview about what's coming up. That already helps a lot. And more on that later. Okay, now we have done that. That's fine. The warm-up, so preview the lesson material, we already done that. Get to know the vocab. This is pretty cool, so you can walk through the vocabulary. It would be cool if there would be also like an audio that you could listen to how it gets pronounced, but okay. So la ciudad, el teatro, la biblioteca, la iglesia, el cine, la galería de arte, la discoteca, el lado, enfrente, detrás, entre, cerca, la salsoteca. Okay, interesting. You have also always sample sentences. I think that should be fine. Those are new to me, al lado, enfrente, but in general I think that's fine. Probably I will move some of those to my Anki decks later, and then I will mark it as completed. Okay, now we have done that. And the lesson summary, that's something for after the lesson. Then we can review again what we have learned during the lesson, but you can also do that before. And then we have also chapter flashcards, which is really cool. So that's the vocabulary of the session as flashcards. So la discoteca, the disco, I guess. The disco, the nightclub. Okay, we learned that. El atasco, I don't know. The jam, okay. Okay, and this way you would review all the vocab. Okay. Good. And then you have also those chapter exercises. Those we review now. Okay. So you have different things you can do here. Pedir y dar indicaciones para llegar a un lugar en español. Objetivos. Puedo comprender la descripción de una ciudad y ubicar lugares en ella. Puedo pedir y comprender indicaciones para llegar a un lugar. Puedo desenvolverme en un taxi. Okay. Yeah, let's start with this one, the scenario. So, Lingoda, en la ciudad de Granada. Camillo es de Medellín, Colombia. Ahora está en Granada, España. No conoce la ciudad y su celular no tiene batería. Camillo. Disculpa, soy nuevo en la ciudad y no tengo batería en el celular. ¿Qué dice Camillo? Let me make that a bit bigger. Okay, that's better. ¿Qué dice Camillo? Camillo quiere ir al Museo de Bellas Artes. Okay, but at the current point in time, I couldn't know really. Okay, let's see what else comes up. El camino al museo. El Museo de Bellas Artes está un poco lejos. Tienes que ir en bus. La parada de bus está allá, enfrente de la farmacia. And as you can see, they try to expose you to as much Spanish content as possible without reverting back to English. And this is pretty neat. So they have to take the bus. Okay. Good. Muy bien. Camillo pide indicaciones. Gabriela da indicaciones. Okay, next. Un viaje muy largo. Camillo, muchas gracias, muy amable. ¿Qué línea de bus tengo que tomar? ¿Y cuántas paradas son? Es la línea 28 y son 15 paradas. El viaje dura unos 35 minutos. Camillo, 15 paradas es un viaje muy largo. Prefiero... I guess to take a taxi, right? That's correct. Good. Tu opinión. Was this section useful? Yeah, it was nice. Okay. And next section. So that was the scenario, and now you have activities. Now I need to complete the description. Gabriela describe su ciudad. Me encanta vivir en Granada. Sus calles son historia y cultura. En esta ciudad hay muchos lugares atractivos. Okay, and here's a description how that works. Usamos hay para indicar la existencia de algo. Podemos usar hay en combinación con artículos indeterminados. Una, unos, unas. Y con cuantificadores. Okay, muchos, muchas, pocos, pocas. Usamos estar para indicar la ubicación de algo. Podemos usar estar en combinación con artículos determinados. La ciudad, la catedral, el mirador. Sí, creo que es correcto. Sorry, I think that's correct. Submit. That's correct. Nice. Okay. Nice, okay. Este es el barrio de Gabriela en Granada. Okay. And now we need to find out what's right. So we need to have a look at what's where and then see if it's right. La iglesia, so the church. Where's the church? There's the church. Iglesia? Looks like a hospital. Okay, very good. La iglesia está enfrente de la discoteca. Enfrente, is that next to? I think so. Now we got it. Next, what comes next? Así preguntamos por el camino. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and like this we would walk through all the different exercises. ¿Dónde está la parada de bus? Verbos de movimiento. En el taxi. And then you have also to choose the right answers. Then you can also give your opinion. And next one is escuchar. There are those small audio clips and you need to listen to them. And after that, you need to tell what he actually said. So which way he took. Or...
Oye, Sara, ¿dónde está el hotel Linda Granada?
Continúa.
And here's also like a text, an audio file that you have to listen to, and then you need to fill in the blanks. And then you have also additional material to work on. That can be also external pages, like here, where you get some further information, how stuff works. Or what else do we have? Some videos where you get explain some stuff. And yeah, this whole thing, those exercises, this is a complete new feature and I really like it. I think it's a great addition to the platform, because before that you only had those PDF files, and they are still being used. They are still they're also good, right? So they are still being used and are still the major content for each lesson. But now they are being complemented by those exercises. But one thing probably also important to note is that those exercises are just available with A1.2, and at A1.1 I didn't have them. So I just had those flashcards, and I had for the lesson summaries some additional information and the PDFs, but I didn't have those exercises. Yeah, and now the class starts in 6 minutes. We can slowly get ready. We can get ourselves another coffee and then, yeah, we'll do the session. Hola, sí, me llamo Dustin, vivo en Alemania y soy también de Alemania y soy gestor de proyectos.
Ok, genial, bienvenido.
Sí, vivo en una ciudad, pero en un barrio tranquilo. Mi ciudad está en Duisburg y está en el oeste de Alemania, al norte de Düsseldorf y Colonia.
Ok.
Y me gusta ir al gimnasio casi todos los días. Y también hay algunos restaurantes muy buenos. También hay una parte de la ciudad con muchas panaderías turcas y me gusta comprar baklava ahí.
Ok, genial. Genial, entonces en tu ciudad puedes comprar productos turcos. Pueden
Sí,
comprar
sí.
muchos productos turcos.
Sí.
Bien, genial.
¿Qué hay en Bogotá? En Bogotá hay 58 museos, 70 galerías de arte y 28 iglesias y también muchos parques. En Colombia hay muchas salsotecas. Las salsotecas son discotecas para bailar salsa.
Bien, discoteca, salsa, salsoteca, ¿sí? Es una palabra que usan en Colombia. Para mí es nueva también cuando la aprendí al dar esta clase porque en Argentina no hay salsotecas. Pero bueno, es más de Centroamérica.
Hay también tangotecas.
No, no hay tangotecas, pero
En la galería de arte puedes observar obras de arte. Dos. La iglesia está en la plaza del barrio. En mi ciudad.
¿qué hay?
Sí. En mi ciudad hay un teatro.
Ok, ¿y dónde está el teatro?
El teatro. El teatro está en el centro.
Ok, genial. ¿Y cómo se llama?
Oh, no lo sé. No lo sé.
Puedes inventar. No tenemos forma de comprobarlo.
Se llama el Teatro de Duisburgo. En la foto 1.
Simplemente leer lo que dice.
Sí. Hay muchos parques. Oh, el gato en la foto 4 está cerca del...
Hay algo de un lado y algo del otro.
Está al lado... sí. Entre. Ok. Está entre los dos. Scott, ¿dónde está la galería de arte? No, en la ciudad. Es, no, en la ciudad hay solo una discoteca.
Bien, perfecto.
Una discoteca. Tengo poco tiempo, pero quiero ir a un museo. ¿Alguna sugerencia? No lo sé porque no... ¿Cómo se dice? I haven't gone yet.
No he ido todavía.
No he ido todavía en un museo en mi ciudad.
No
En
tenemos
mi,
mucho.
en mi ciudad ideal, restaurantes, no, buenos restaurantes, ¿cómo se
Hay
dice?
muchos restaurantes muy buenos.
Hay muchos restaurantes muy buenos, sí, muchas gracias. Hasta pronto.
Chao, hasta pronto.
Okay, and now we have finished the session. And now after the session, we'll get feedback from the teacher, which can be found here. We get also the lesson notes, so the PDF with all the comments and stuff will be in there, and you can download it. And you can also give a review to the teacher, so that will be here. And they could write something, and later on you could also open up the annotated lesson material. Let's see if it's already it's already here with all the markings and the numbers and all that stuff, so you can look things up. And as already mentioned, this is the lesson summary, so you can review the things you have just learned again. You can do that immediately after the session, or you can probably also do that the next day to reinforce the things, or also to clarify things that haven't gotten clear yet. So this, for example, locating things with prepositions of place. So that's the thing with where is something. El cine está muy cerca de acá. The cinema is very close to here. Or está al lado del centro comercial grande. It's next to the big shopping center, al lado del. And it's about the relation of things to other things. And here you find all the most important things. cerca de, al lado de, enfrente de, and entre y detrás de. And you get also here the explanation on when to omit de. Note that all of these prepositions of place with de are used without de if we do not want to indicate the relation to the reference position. This example will illustrate the difference. Okay, hay una parada de metro cerca. Is there a metro stop close by? No mention of the relation to the position of another object. Okay, it's just in general. Sí, está cerca de la biblioteca. Biblioteca. So it's close to the library, or yeah. Okay, now I get that. El mercado está al lado de este edificio. So the market is next to this building. Mira, allá está al lado. Okay, that is also not specified here. Good. And then after you have read through that, you can mark them as completed. And then you can go back and you can proceed like that with the other things here. And also do the exercises and flashcards, but we already did that before the session. Yeah, and that's actually it. Please let me know in the comments what you think of Lingoda. I've already made a video about the Lingoda Super Sprint Challenge, and there will be also a video about my resume after having finished the sprint successfully. If you found the video useful, please leave me a like and a subscription to the channel, and to not miss anything going forward, click also on the notification bell. Thank you very much for watching, and see you the next time.